Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got man, we got folks calling CPS on Cardi B, man. We gonna tell you a little bit about that, man. You know what I'm saying? I joined is dead wrong, man. We got Central Park 5, man, suing the Trumpster, man. We gonna tell you a little bit about that. Charleston White on his feelings being hurt, man, after what you done did to him, man. Also, we got CEOs being arrested for trafficking, I believe it is, and we also got Orlando Brown and Ray J, man, with the back and forth. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell is waiting for your task to go on, give it a tap, and that subscribe button is waiting for your subscription, man, to go on to your check this out, man. I'm gonna show you this first clip. Don't leave us after we show it to you, okay? Orlando Brown and Ray J and Funny Marco. All right, they all have linked up with Funny Marco looking like he a guest on his own show, okay? I think it was his show. And the joint started with it looks like it started with Orlando Brown kissing Ray J's hand, and when Ray J is awkwardly like, okay, thanks, man. Orlando is like, of course, man. Of course, you know, you've been to the parties, man. You know it's all white. And I'm looking at the both of them like, ooh, this is about to be good. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at them like Funny Marco was. Take a look at this clip real quick.
Ray J in the building. He has his own news channel. If you guys make sure you turn in.
Love it, man. Wow, thanks, man.
Of course, man, you know.
So he was just saying.
You've been to the party. You know it's all white, baby. You know it's all white? Yeah.
You ain't been to no party.
Yeah, it's all white. Nigga, you playing.
You ain't been to no party.
Dancing. Nigga, dancing.
No,
Still dick.
So what you saying is, though, honestly, like, since we are on the topic, you have been to
No,
actual
No, bro.
freak off.
You're lying.
We keep going viral too much, and we want to eat off.
Who, me?
You do too.
No, I do.
Yeah, no,
the only person
I
going
do.
viral is me. And
No, I
that's
go
like,
viral.
no, you don't.
Okay. Can we do a vote? Can we vote? How many more times has Orlando been viral than Ray J? It's not even a comparison. You're the little homie.
Okay, but I'm the big homie now.
All right, look, that looks like it's about to be legendary, and I'm going to watch that tonight after I watch this video right here. You know what I'm saying? So me and quite a few other people are going to be going to sleep with tears in our eyes from laughing, okay? Okay, look. I gotta go somewhere, so what does this say? Wireless caller, please don't forget about meeting with teachers. This is needed. Hey, come on. All right, look. Where we at over here? Abercrombie and Fitch. All right, Abercrombie and Fitch ad. Okay, look. Someone done snitched on these sick bastards, and the former CEO and two others have been arrested for trafficking of a sexual nature. Okay, or something to that effect. All right, these people cannot look. They can't keep their little nasty pink penises out the sewer. Apparently, okay. Former CEO Mike Jeffries and his partner Matt Smith and another guy Jim Jacobs were all arrested as part of a criminal sex trafficking investigation by the FBI and federal prosecutors in Brooklyn, all right? Y'all ninjas don't got PlayStations, man. I mean, come on, man. Play some Remnant 2 or Fortnite or something. Them joints is tight. They like, we like another kind of tight. I'm saying, man, come on, all right? Look, listen. Apparently, the investigation involves whether they exploited and abused young men at parties that they hosted in the United States and around the world. All right. The attorney for the plaintiff stated, this is what they said. They said, quote, as laid out in our lawsuit, this was an Abercrombie-run sex trafficking organization that permeated throughout the company and allowed the three individuals arrested today to victimize dozens, that's 24, and dozens. They said dozens and dozens. That's over 48 people. That's over 48 people, man. Okay? That's a lot of people. It says, throughout the company, allowed three individuals arrested today to victimize dozens of young aspiring male models. Close quote. Listen, apparently the diddler ain't the only one who likes to party, man. Take a listen to what ABC News had to say on this.
Now, the former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch and two others have been arrested as part of a criminal sex trafficking investigation by the FBI. Mike Jeffries was accused in civil lawsuits filed in 2023 of sexually exploiting young men at parties he held with his partner. Jeffries is credited with turning Abercrombie and Fitch into a fashion powerhouse, but has come under criticism in the past few years on accusations of discrimination and over-sexualizing male models. Jeffries' attorney says he will respond to the allegations after the indictment is unsealed and when appropriate. ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer is joining me now for more on this. Brian, great to see you. We're expecting to hear more at a press conference around noon Eastern today. But what developments in the investigation do you think led to this arrest so many years later?
Absolutely, but first and foremost, as a disclosure, I have to say that I did work for Abercrombie's sister company, Hollister Co., as a model, both in terms of providing service for like finding clothes. I was one of the people standing outside with less clothes than you usually see me now, interviewing people and talking to people come in, and also I modeled for the bag. So I was not a part of this in any way, shape, or form, just kind of giving that disclosure. But in terms of coming next, I think what's next is we're going to potentially see what the charges are, likely sex trafficking, see how many victims there are, and this could be, I think, very similar to what we saw with Sean Combs and the SDNY.
Hey, listen, man, to you, the listener, okay? Look, the listener that wants to go into modeling or entertainment or anything like that, and you have a meeting coming up, or you got a follow-up meeting, let me tell you something, man, real talk. This is for you, okay? The Most High made it so that you can get this message. A lot of these high-ranking people at the top of the organization that you're trying to link up with, these people have sick proclivities, and you already sensed that, okay? You already synced the red flags that exist with these people. Do not trade your dignity or your self-respect for that little ass position that they offering, man. You follow what I'm saying? Because what they want in exchange for what they will give you does not have equal value. They trying to exchange chocolate for gold. You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to give you chocolate in hell in exchange for gold. If you put yourself in a position to allow them to take what they want, you'll never get the aftertaste of what they've done to you out of your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless of what you get, you'll always look at yourself in the mirror and be reminded of what you allowed to be done to you because they exploited your greed. You understand what I'm saying? Look. That itch regret is horrible to live with. You understand what I'm saying? They're always bringing up old stuff and they never let you forget. Don't live with regret if you could help it. You understand what I'm saying? There are people that were drugged and they still can't forget whatever the offering was to them. Trust me, it ain't worth it. Okay? Listen to the still small voice of your conscience or God. Remember, the less you listen to the small inner voice, the harder it will be to hear in the future. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, look, don't say we never did anything for you, man. We just really trying to look out for your best interest because we want what's best for you. We don't want you living in regret. You know what I mean? Because it hurt people that didn't process. The hurt other people. Oh, by the way, Charleston White heard that you were happy that he got shot, quote unquote, right? And believe it or not, that hurt Charleston's feelings, man. You like, I thought he ain't had feelings, all the ish talking he doing about dead people and people's kids. Hey, look, man. Charleston White got feelings, bro, okay? The man does self-reflect, okay? Charleston, do you, sir, self-reflect?
Jail, nigga, I don't look outside of me in jail. Yeah, nigga, I go inside to me, go to talking to me, and after I talk to me, nigga, I whisper to God. I be saying, listen, God, I know I've been out here fucking with these hoes. God damn, man, shit, I need you. Then I tell myself, nigga, you ain't bothered God in 3-4 years. Fuck you bothering him for now. Yeah, you been having fun hiding God on television. Now all of a sudden you want to talk. So then I got to wrestle with myself because I done abandoned God since I've been a celebrity. So now, nigga, I be feeling some kind of way because now I got to go talk to God. So I try to talk to myself first and try to get an understanding with me. And then, nigga, turn around and talk to God. But nigga, I be reluctant to say anything to God when I go to jail. When I was a kid, I used to run to him. But nigga, I don't want to be the nigga every time I go to jail and get in trouble. Come on, God. Nigga, I want to try to find him when I'm in the club, feeling good and fucking with a hoe and call on him and say, Lord, thank you for this. Yeah, I don't do that.
You see that, man? That man's got a heart, man. And he has a heart. You know who else has a heart? Your spouse. But listen, Charleston White said he has a heart. Because you was glad that you thought he was dead or he got hit, okay? Take a listen to what Charleston White had to say on how his feelings were hurt. I think he was talking to Aiden Ross here. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Can I tell you the truth?
Tell me the truth.
Man, my little feelings were hurt when I seen all the motherfucking famous people celebrating and they were black, like I got killed. And I'm saying, man, I ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't shot up the community. I ain't sold drugs to the men. I made a bad choice as a kid. And when I became a man, I ain't been no crime. I'm saying, man, why would these people be celebrating for a nigga to die? And I ain't done nothing wrong to nobody.
It's crazy, but those people will support rappers. I'm not gonna say which specific ones. They'll support rappers that are about drug usage and all about killing and stuff. But you'll do more for the community than any of these guys. You're a hero. You're just misunderstood, bro. I know exactly what it's like to be misunderstood. You're misunderstood. You have a big heart, Charleston, and you do good things for good people, and that's that.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All feelings matter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look. I hear what he's saying, right? But a lot of folks are like, look, don't he celebrate the death of these rappers and stuff like that when Gilly the King's son died, right? And he said, cuff his son. See, I mean, listen. A lot of people don't want to hear none of what Charleston White talk about. When he talk about his feelings, his hurt, and stuff like that. A lot of people don't want to hear nothing about that, okay? Because in their heads, they like, look, if you taunted, right? If you taunted them when they lost their loved ones, then why would we feel sad for you? But Charleston White's position is, well, if yours was busy terrorizing the community and murdering people in the community and society, they kind of deserve to be laughed at when they die. And I kind of feel like I might could get his position. Yeah, look, let me tell you something, okay? I looked up in the scripture, I looked up what makes God laugh. You know what makes God laugh? This is going to be interesting to you, okay? This is what makes God laugh. Psalm 2, all right? When people say, let's break the chains of God's rule and free ourselves from being enslaved to his oppressive laws, all right? The scripture says, God laughs at them and then holds them in derision when things, you know what I'm saying? Like they play. Translation, he laughs and then he mocks them when they think, man, we ain't gonna listen to what God got to say. He laughs at them and he mocks them. Okay, he laughs at people that think they're gonna rebel against him. Here's another reason God laughs. Psalm 37. God laughs at the wicked. You know what I'm saying? He laughs at the wicked because he knows their day is coming. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, he laughs in anticipation for the get back. Look, this is how I translate that, okay? He laughs at these people and he mocks them, right? You like, so God is like Charleston White laughing at King Von's death? Yeah, maybe, okay? Maybe, all right? Here's the last reason God laughs, okay? Proverbs chapter 1. God through wisdom says, you ignored my advice and rejected my correction, and I in turn will laugh when disaster strikes you, and I'll mock when calamity overtakes you. You see the pattern, man? Charleston White seems to laugh for the same reasons that your loving God laughs, okay? Right? That's like God laughs at the wicked. He laughs because they get back is coming. He laughs when disaster strikes people that reject his advice and correction. I know you're mad now, man. But look, read it for yourself. I ain't make that up, okay? God and Charleston White find it hilarious when the get back returns upon the wicked, okay? Well, I wouldn't say hilarious. God does not take pleasure in the death of the wicked, but you get the point, right? It's not a that was funny kind of laugh. It was a watch how this gonna play out. This is gonna be good. Watch, okay? And it is what it is. I get it. Look, I side with God on this one. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. Okay. Yeah, man. The get back is real. But I mean, look, these people are wicked. They harming people, hurting people, destroying the earth that God has created. And so God ain't make the earth so people could kill each other. I mean, he allows it to happen because he allows people to have free will. And with the free will, they're choosing to abuse their free will and kill. And so he's like, don't worry, your get back is coming, and boy, is it gonna be good. Of course it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you this piece of information, man. This is wild. The Central Park Five, all right? The Central Park Five. Now, they were wrongfully convicted of raping a woman in 89, okay? And they were wrongfully convicted and spent 6 to 13 years in prison, all right? But then a serial rapist confessed to the crime, so they were released. And when they were released, the ex-president, Donald Trump, said that, you know what, he would have kept them in prison, all right? it says, the Shade Room posted this. It says, the Central Park Five are going to be suing Donald Trump over defamation following the presidential debate. Okay? You're like, why? Well, Shade Room posted that the individuals known as the Central Park Five, who were wrongly convicted of a brutal assault in New York City in 1989, have filed a defamation lawsuit against former President Donald Trump. This comes after he continued to accuse them, particularly during the presidential debate where he suggested that they were responsible for the crime. In response to a comment from Vice President Kamala Harris regarding Trump's history with Central Park Five, Trump claimed that they had initially pleaded guilty to the assault before changing their plea to not guilty during the debate. He also stated that they killed a person ultimately. That's what he, quote, they killed a person ultimately. It says, as you may recall, Trump interjected himself into the matter in 1989 when he took out a full-page ad in New York's major newspapers calling for the death penalty for whoever was responsible, further leading to division in the city. Okay. Now they're referred to as the Exonerated Five. That's Antron McCray, Kevin Richardson, Raymond Santana, Corey Wise, and Yusef Salaam. They filed their claim in federal court in Pennsylvania today. They assert that Trump defamed them and intentionally inflicted emotional distress while portraying them in a false and offensive manner through his remarks during the national debate. And you know how many people follow this man and whatever he says? And whatever he says, it'd be wild. And folks are still riding for this man. Well, he said what he said about them, and may they win the case against the ex-president Donald Trump. This man has a long... Again, I asked the question, what does he have to say or do for you to say, you know what, I can't rock? That's a question for those of y'all that rock with this man. What does he have? And don't be pivoting over the, oh, what about Kamala? And what did she do? Answer the question, please. Okay? What does he have to say or do for you to be like, you know what, man? I gotta tap out. This is too much. I mean, is it talking about other people's penises? Is it that? Is it saying you want to do away with the Constitution? Is it saying he would incarcerate and use the military against other political officials? Because he also said that, which is wild. He would, those that disagree with him, he said he would use the damn military. The freaking military. What does he got to say or do to make you be like, nah, chill, I'm done? Let me go to my shoutouts real quick. Let me see what we got over here, man. All right, look. Check this out. Where we at? Shout out to Damian James. My man said, I think anything you abuse. Okay, because yesterday it was asked, is marijuana like sinful? Somebody asked, is marijuana sinful? And I gave my response. If you didn't hear it yesterday. Go to yesterday's video. But essentially, if you read Romans 14, you get an idea of my response. Romans 14, Corinthians chapter 8, Corinthians chapter 10. All three of these chapters deal with Christian liberty and Christian freedom and how our freedom can be used and not used and stuff like that. Okay. Essentially, he that doubts is damned if he eats. Okay. That's a short way of saying what I said. But Damian James said, I think anything you abuse becomes a sin, but also the Bible says live by the laws of the land. 100%. Live by the laws of the land. It does say that. Okay. And it also definitely does say, it does teach that anything you abuse, you become enslaved to. So I would definitely imagine that to be kind of sort of like sinful. You know what I'm saying? What we had over here, man? Leroy Lockley said, Genesis 1 verse 29-30. God says he gave us every herb and we should use it as meat. But I don't understand too much of anything. But I do understand that too much of anything is bad for you and you shouldn't be a glutton or addicted to anything. All right. So Genesis 1 verse 29, where it says he did give us every herb and we should use it as meat. We understand that in Genesis chapter 1, right? Adam and Eve, right? Who were made around verse 26 or what have you. They had a vegetarian diet. Okay. They had a vegetarian diet. All right. But of course, after chapter 3 and after Adam and Eve eat the fruit, the earth becomes cursed. Okay. And then we start seeing a more carnivorous diet. Can I say that? Carnivorous? I think it's carnivorous, right? You're a teacher. Yeah. What? Yeah. I got a degree. What? You got a problem with that? Carnivorous, I said. I don't even know if that's the word that I'm supposed to be using, but I be getting stuff mixed up too now. Okay. A carnivorous diet. You know, like a freaking T-Rex. Yeah. We should not be addicted or gluttons to anything, okay? Including food. A lot of people want to look at like folks that smoke and drink, but they can't stop eating. They big as hell. Big as hell. Okay? Bunch of big backs looking at people smoking and drinking and talking crazy about them. You're a glutton. You're a glutton too. Okay? And it's possible to be gluttonous with food and not get fat. You know that, right? There's big backs that don't get big. It's wild. My bad, I shouldn't have drank in front of you. Listen. Tasha Glam Truck Talk. Tasha Glam Truck Talk. Why you look like you know who you look like? You look like you should look like what's the girl's name? Is it Monica? Not Monica. What's the other one? The mean one, the one that be ready to fight people. I forgot her name. Post it in the comments below, the light skin girl. You know, the one that's with the guy with the square face. The tall guy with the square, you know what I'm talking about. Tasha Glam Truck Talk said, people fail to realize that these celebrities are real damn people with real life. She said, people fail to realize these celebrities are real damn people with real lives. She said, you should not base your life or decisions off of them. This is making them gods, and they not. Meech does deserve his respect. He did his time and didn't bring anyone down with him. Ask yourself, could you? I'm telling on everybody. If I go down, I'm like Nino Brown, baby. I'm taking the whole ship with me. That's why I don't do wrong. I don't do nothing wrong, because you know what? If I'm going down, all y'all was doing it with me, boys, I'm sinking ship. And what? And we're gonna fight in prison. We're gonna fight in prison, and then I'm gonna beat you. And then I'm gonna beat you in prison. You ain't gonna beat all of us. I'm gonna beat a lot of y'all though. Shoot, I got hands. Look, I grew up in Queens. I have to have hands. Yeah. I'm not going down. I'm not going down for nothing. Where we at over here, man? No, I ain't telling. You know how much crime I hear about on a daily basis, man? On a daily basis, I hear about crime. See crimes, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'd be like, yo, man, please, can you just not do that? I be keeping, look, I might be part of the problem. Look, Serious Jacks, my man said, wearing the chain of a label is like sleeping in your ex's t-shirt. Because remember the dude 1017? They want their chain back, right? And dude was like, I ain't giving up my cuff and chain. It's like sleeping in your ex's t-shirt, bruh, Lil Zay. I'm sitting in a hot car, man, and I gotta drink my water, my ice water, okay? If you want me to die in this car, then it ain't gonna happen because I'm drinking a cup of water. Listen, Serious Jacks also came back and said, yo, saying someone looks better in person. This is the other comment from Halle Bailey. She said, I keep saying Barry, my bad. Serious Jack says, saying someone looks better in person is an absolute compliment in a world full of filters and edits. I thought it was a beautiful statement, so I had to. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up. I gotta go. I gotta take care of something, okay? Let me give you this last one. King George, once again, coming through. King George said, Matthew 6:5 says, when you pray, you're not to be like the hypocrites. They love to stand and pray in the synagogues and on street corners so that they may be seen. Okay? So on other hand, some people do that to bring attention to themselves so they could say, look, I'm a man of God. King George is speaking in reference to the people that were at that Kamala rally, and they started screaming out, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord, right? And King George is essentially saying, these people were really trying to draw attention to themselves. I think, based on what the person did, you're heckling, you could have, look, if you can get close or have a platform, you could say Jesus is Lord in a million ways, but you're saying it while she's doing a speech. That doesn't make any sense. That's quite foolish. And RAG says, Celeb, I appreciate you. Thanks for all your works, both public and private. In other words, teaching at a school. Thank you for that, man, because the joint be feeling mad thankless. Okay. Thank y'all for the likes. Y'all finally pushed me over. Thank y'all for the subs. Y'all pushed me over 398. I've been at 398 for damn near like 18 months, it feels like. Okay. No, probably for 2 months, but I've been at 398 for a minute, and now my sub count is at 399, and I'm cool with the fact if this is my cap, this is my cap. But I appreciate those of y'all that subbed and got me to 399. That really does mean a lot. Listen, let's wrap this bad boy up with Cardi B, man. Someone done pulled a prank on Cardi B. They reported her to Child Protective Services. And then CPS came and talking about they want to take her kids or something crazy like that. Take a listen to this insanity.
Don't you ever in your fucking life play with my motherhood or with my ex-husband fatherhood. We don't play that shit. My kids live great. My kids have never been touched. Never gotten hit. No matter how annoying they are, I never hit my kids. Every weekend, my kids go to Fly Zone or to the American Dream Mall or shopping or to eat. What my daughter likes to eat, she likes to eat ramen, whatever. My kids are super spoiled. They go to the best school. My daughter fucking school tuition fucking fees is $45,000. Wave is $35,000. My newborn baby, her fucking nanny is $700 an hour a day. $700 a day. We take very great care of our kids. I spend more money on my kids' bill than I spend money on clothes for myself. And when Child Protective Services, supposedly they're going to come in the morning. And I cannot wait because my mom is going to curse them out the nasty way. The fucking nasty way. The fucking nasty way. You could play with me, but you can't play with that woman. My mom's going to curse you out. And I swear to God, I'm going to teach motherfuckers a lesson. First, y'all was sending pizzas to my house. Now y'all sending Child Protective Services. And I promise you, I'm going to call Drew Filling in the morning. I'm going to call a private investigator. I'm gonna hire a private investigator, and I'm gonna get my aunt's husband, which is a private investigator, to work on who is it. Because if Child Protective Service don't give me this anonymous person, I'm gonna find out myself. And you wanna know what I'm gonna do? I'm not even pressing charges on you. If you a boy, my baby father is gonna beat you the fuck up. If you a woman, me and Hennessy are gonna beat you the fuck up because you playing with my motherfucking kids. Stop playing with my motherfucking kids. Not everything is a fucking joke. Not everything is a fucking prank. That's why I got 2 securities in my house. One in the front, one in the back. With fucking loaded up rifles. Just because I know y'all motherfuckers like to play when you have bitches' address. But I promise you, I'm going to find out who the fuck you are. And you're going to be on your knees begging me for fucking mercy for the fucking prank that you decided to do. Don't bring that shit in my home. To do a little prank call. What is the CPS? Child Protective Services? For Child Protective Services to come to my house, not my house, my gated mansion at 11 p.m. while my children are sleeping because there's an anonymous call that there's been going on that my kids have been getting abused and beaten. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? This is when the pranks start getting too far. When you think it is funny.
Said, I never hit my kids, okay? She said, don't play with my motherhood or Offset's fatherhood, okay? And when I find you, she said, you're gonna put hands on everybody. Everybody get hands and feet put on them, man. I mean, come on, like, why would y'all do that, man? You know what I mean? Like, y'all, this is a prank. That's when y'all consider to be pranks. People are slow now. When pranks are that, then you're slow. And you come on, like, why would you do, that's a prank? Who finds that funny? You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna call Child Protective Services on an artist and see what happens. Stupid, that's not funny. That ain't funny. Y'all don't got a sense of humor, man. Go listen to Bill Burr for a sense of humor. Go listen to Dave Chappelle for a sense of humor. Cat Williams for a sense of humor, okay? Go listen to these people if you wanna be funny and understand the concept of telling a joke. Go listen to Bernie Mac. You like Steve Harvey? Bernie Mac, I said. Okay? Go listen to these people. Alright? Old Kevin Hart. Go listen to some of his old stand-ups. You know, when I'm a Little Big Man, when he was dressing all black. These are funny things. Okay? But, I mean, calling CPS on a person? That ain't funny. That's stupid. Okay? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like your, and when I say let me know your thoughts, I love it when y'all hit me with the comments, man. I really do, man. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.